Hi, so we're here today with Rob, our Cycle to Work manager, and we're going to find out more about the Cycle to Work scheme. I guess the first question people want to know, Rob, is what bikes can I get on the Cycle to Work scheme?
Well, the beauty of it is anybody, as long as it falls as an adult bike, we can get it on or through the Cycle to Work scheme.
So we're standing here by some really nice electric mountain bikes. I can get an electric mountain bike on the Cycle to Work scheme?
You certainly can, yes. Okay. A lot of it is dependent on how your scheme is set up, on how much your allowance is. So what bikes, how many of those electric bikes will be available. But it is something that is part of the scheme, so it is something you would be able to get as long as your allowance lets.
Right, okay. And the allowance, is that set by the government or by your scheme provider or by your employer?
It used to be the case that it was covered by the sort of government, but now it is down to the individual employer. Okay. So, your employer can set that to whatever they want, they're in control of it, and then it's just for you to kind of get a bike to fit in that limit.
All right, so the limit used to be £1,000, now
that's correct.
It could be the sky.
Yes, there are some companies out there who have an unlimited scheme limit, but the majority we do find are in the region of between £3,000 and £5,000.
Right.
So brings a lot of bikes into your choice then, whether it be an e-bike or kind of road bikes or even your sort of urban hybrid style bike.
Okay, so that's bikes on Cycle to Work. What else can we get with the scheme?
So on the scheme we can get any protective clothing. So that includes helmets, shoes, high-vis clothing, waterproof clothing, gloves, anything basically from top to toe to help us on our commute every single day to work.
So pretty much anything that I would wear cycling is eligible with the Cycle to Work scheme?
Yeah, that's it. And it's something that through the schemes yourself, with the way it's all set up, is that you could, if you have a bike already, you can just have that. So you could just treat yourself as some new winter clothing comes winter time or sort of summertime, new summer clothing. Doesn't have to be bought with the bike. So that is things that you can do as a standalone. So the new governance on it says that for people who have a bike already, they can still use the scheme by just getting themselves the clothing and some other bits and pieces. You don't have to buy a bike with it.
Okay, so we've got our bike, we've got our clothing.
Yep.
Anything else we can get on the scheme?
Yeah, so we can kind of make that bike secure.
Locks, right? Yeah.
Be seen with sort of your lights.
Lights, yeah.
And then also going down that protection route again. Protecting your clothing. You've got the likes of your mud guards that you can add onto there. Also, puncture repair kits, your pumps, your CO2 gases. Anything for the bike that's going to keep you running. And then also, you've got the likes of replacement tyres, inner tubes, and various different
all
pieces.
These wear parts.
Yeah, so all the wear parts of the bike, chains, cassettes. Basically, what the rules are is you can have parts and components there to keep your existing bike going. Like we were saying earlier, you've got your bike, you were just thinking about possibly getting clothing on there, but also any moving parts on there. So your, like I say, your chain, your cassette, your brake pads, your brake discs, your even down to like tires, inner tubes, wheels. If you've sort of like got that bike in the house and you've got a damaged wheel on there, you can't use that to commute. So the scheme is there to help you keep that bike kind of roadworthy, keep you commuting back and forth as well. So there's lots of different options there to, again, it's all part of that scheme to keep you active, keep you commuting.
And I guess the other thing we didn't mention is bags, like pannier racks,
so pannier racks. Yeah, so even kind of your whole pannier rack, your pannier bags, rucksacks. Like you say, anything that's going to help you to commute. We've got to take things back for to work. So we both carry laptops and phones. So what are we going to do with them? How are we going to get them, transport them to work? So again, like I say, your backpacks are a massive part of it as well.
I've decided which bike I would like, what clothing I'd want, what accessories I want, or which combination. Once I've decided that, how could I start the process to apply for the Cycle to Work?
Yeah, so at that point now, kind of like you've got stage one, what I'd say a 4-stage process. You've kind of decided what you're looking for.
Yeah.
All we need to do then is get a grand total of that amount.
Okay, so the total amount of money that I want to spend.
You want to spend,
Yeah.
and just keeping it within that sort of scheme limit. as
Okay,
such.
yeah.
Then step 2 would be kind of the starting of the application process.
Right.
So this one's always related to your workplace. So it can be normally found on maybe sort of benefits platform, so your work's benefits platform, where you'll have various different things like your pension, things like that.
Okay. And if I wasn't sure where my benefits platform was?
I would say get in contact with your HR. Because they'll be able to point you in the right direction. Once you're, like I say, you start that process, then it'll normally be an online process.
Yeah.
Be fill in a couple of personal details, and then it's going to ask you for this total amount of what you're looking to spend. So that's where doing that shopping list first comes into hand.
Yeah.
So now we've got that set amount of what you're looking to cover.
My total spend for my bike, accessories, clothing, or whatever I decide.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because once you apply for that voucher, you get it.
Once
When
it's accepted.
it's accepted,
yeah.
and that comes through to you. Unfortunately, when it comes into spending it, you can't pay physically on top of that. So we need to make sure that it covers
Exactly
the cost
what I
of
want.
what we're looking for. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So we filled that form in, we've sent off our request. Now then that goes to your HR department. They will then look in the background, kind of check everything's fine with your employment, and then also that they're happy for you to be spending that amount.
Okay, yeah.
Once they done that, it gets okayed. What'll happen then, it goes into a process where you're basically going to get what they call a voucher number back.
Right, okay, so
This
point
is
3
your
now when
point
we get
3,
the...
where,
Yeah.
And then once you get that, it normally comes to you via email.
Oh, and what is that called? Is it called a voucher, or does it have another name?
A couple of different companies will call it something of a variance of that.
Okay.
So some call it a voucher number,
Voucher.
some just call it a voucher, some call it a letter of collection.
Letter of collection.
Yeah,
okay.
and there's a couple of various different wording of how they do
Okay.
it, but
Yeah.
they're all very similar when they arrive. A code that's going to link to you, it'll be a unique code. Once you've got that, now the fun part starts.
Okay.
You can now spend it. So it's going back onto the Tredz website,
Yeah.
loading everything back into that basket, and then just starting the checkout process. So once you go into the checkout, you'll see a Cycle to Work banner. Just click on that, and this is where you need that voucher number. You're just going to copy and paste that straight into where it's required, and then hit accept or apply, and then it'll go through the process for you. And then also, if you are lucky enough that you do live near any of our local stores, you can kind of print that voucher off and just go into the store and spend it.
Okay, so I've got my Cycle to Work voucher or letter of collection. Now, what are the advantages of spending that with Tredz?
We've got the UK's largest bike range.
Okay. Yeah.
We accept a wide range of Cycle to Work vouchers.
Okay.
that are
Yeah.
out there.
More than just one provider.
Yeah. You can take advantage of our sale as well.
Okay, so it's not just full price items. We can get sale bikes, sale clothing, sale accessories.
Yeah. We also have our live chat team there to help you, with any sort of decisions around sizing, what style of bike to go for, or anything really, even down to helping you with your Cycle to Work.
Yeah.
So those guys are there 7 days a week.
Yeah,
as well.
they're our online bike experts.
Yeah,
Contact
that's
through
it.
live chat.
Yeah, that's the one. You also have UK free UK delivery,
Yeah.
which obviously with us being online is massive help.
Yeah.
And also our dispatch times. You're looking 1 to 2 days.
1 to 2 days for a bike. That's
Yeah.
great, isn't it?
So exactly.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so that's a run through Cycle to Work. If you'd like to know more, click the link in the description. It'll take you to our Cycle to Work information on the website, or you can go straight to live chat and start your process there.